alongside Tom.
He was very attractive. I like charisma. He was very smart, powerful man.
Lucy Longo is 26. She meets a young Richard in the upstate New York town of Manawatu. The handsome landscaper sweeps her off her feet and tells her he has been in trouble with the law. But he assures her it's only the time.
That was his past, and I wanted to stay with him.
The two marry and have a daughter.
This is what I'm making for my lunch. We had some asparagus left over from dinner the other night with some tomatoes and onions and mushrooms. I added some chopped garlic, and we had some shrimp that's left over from dinner. I hate throwing away good food, so I'm gonna heat this up and we're gonna eat, and then we'll chat. Hey guys, so I've recently started intermittent fasting and apple cider vinegar. So I want to talk to you guys about that. Some of you have been curious about my weight loss journey and why I decided to do it. I'll do another video probably next week about that. But the reason I wanted to try intermittent fasting is because my weight did a plateau. I started to lose weight this year, changing my eating habits. And when I say change my eating habits, I mean I changed my eating habits. I stopped going to McDonald's every day, Monday through Friday before work. That's something I used to do before work. I'll go to McDonald's. I'll get me pancakes and sausage, or I'll get me a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit and a large sweet tea, and I'll get me a mocha frap every morning. That was what I did. That's what I did every morning before work. Lunch consisted of whatever we fixed for dinner, but instead of it being like a lunch portion, it would be like a dinner portion, and then I'll turn around and eat dinner when I got home. So I stopped doing that, and what I started to do was, for breakfast, instead of going to McDonald's, I'll take a couple of boiled eggs with me to work, and I'll take like a thing of applesauce or like a handful of grapes, and I'll have my water bottle. I don't know where my water bottle is because I'm on leave, and I usually take that to work, but I went to Walmart and I brought this water jug. It's like that big. It has a straw to go to it, and I'll fill that up about 3 times a day at work, and I'll make sure I'll drink it all. That drinking so much water doesn't allow me to be as hungry as I usually would be, so that's been very beneficial. So I do that. For lunch, I still would take whatever we made for dinner the night before, but instead of taking a dinner size, I measure my portions out now to smaller size, like a grain, my meat, my veggie. That's lunch. And then dinner is whatever we eat for dinner. I don't make my family substitute anything just because I'm on a weight loss. I just trained myself to not eat as much, and I've noticed that I have been losing weight. And what I did, I started going to the gym while doing that, and I noticed I was losing a lot of weight. I looked at my face, and you could just tell in my face has gotten a lot smaller. I could see my neck now. It's lines on my neck because my neck was fatter like that. So I can tell I've lost weight, but then it was a time, I would say November, where I got discouraged because I was working so hard, and I was going to the gym maybe 4 days a week on top of work, on top of this, and I stepped on the scale, which I said I only would do twice a year. I don't want to be one of them people that focus so much on the scale, and I went against myself, and I stood on the scale, and the scale was the same damn weight it's been for months. And that kind of discouraged me. So I was just like, man, when I leave work, I'm at work. So I stopped going to the gym at my job. Then when I got home, we're down to 1 car now. I have to buy me a new car. We're not going to talk about that right now. But then my excuse from going to the gym that's closer to my house became, oh, I don't have a car because my wife got to work late today. Or if it's a situation where my wife is just like, you could just drop me off and pick me up when it's time for me to get off, then my excuse would be, oh, that's too much to have to go to the gym and rush at the gym to make sure I'm wherever you're at that day and pick you up. It was just, I allowed the excuses to get the best of me because I was so discouraged about that number. So I said, let me get back on this. I've seen a lot of stuff about apple cider vinegar and intermittent fasting, so I tried that. I've been doing that for about a week now, and I do notice that I do feel better. I have a lot of energy. I could tell I lost some weight. I have not scaled weight myself because I'm not trying to do that again until February 1. But I've noticed since taking it, I feel better. The days that I remember to drink my apple cider vinegar and the lemon water is the days that my acid reflux don't bother me so much. I have severe acid reflux to the point that some nights I will wake up choking on my own phlegm because of the acid reflux. And when I drink the apple cider vinegar, it helps that a lot. I don't experience that. So I'm going to try to remember to hop back on here to show you guys what I'm eating for dinner. I showed you guys my water. I showed you guys lunch. I'm going to show you guys dinner. And the next week, I'll show you guys my workout routine. And I'll also talk to you guys about why I wanted to take this weight loss journey and where I'm going from here. So I'll see you guys later. So I have some steak here. I added some salted garlic. I think I'm going to mix some pico gallo, maybe some guac, and that's it. Don't want anything heavy. I try not to have a heavy meal unless it's like Sunday dinner. I might, once this is done, chop it up a little finer, put it in a tortilla bowl, and call it a day. Red cup and paper plate. These are remnants of our Christmas party that was lit this weekend. But I have some steak. It's a little lettuce in there, a couple of pieces of shrimp, some guac, some pinko, and some cheese. That's it. It looks sad, but it's going to fill me up. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and if I don't upload any videos next week, I hope you have an outstanding New Year's.